I like pretty girls.
The scariest thing that I've seen recently is Will Smith trying to rap in 2025. I like pretty girls, girl. He's the only nigga that can make liking pretty girls sound gay. But I wanted to get scared, terrified by a movie, a piece of film. So I went back to The Conjuring, and it wasn't as scary as I thought. Matter of fact, I was barely scared. Matter of fact, this movie was a lot more plain than I remember. The plot is kind of basic. When I was 16, I would have told you, dude, this movie's an 8 out of 10. This movie's horrifying, dude. When the ghost popped out, I was like, oh my God. Like, but now it's a smooth 6. I give it a smooth 6. Let me explain when I say the plot is basic. So, a man and his wife and their 5 daughters. This nigga had 5 daughters. His sperm cells gotta be shaped like kittens. But he had 5 daughters with his zesty balls. And he moved into a house that was haunted. And the haunting started. They started seeing ghosts. And basically, they were getting haunted by a demon named Bathsheba, which is ironic that her name is Bathsheba because this bitch looked dirty. She looked like she ain't took a bath since she existed. Stinking ass. But the demon tries to possess the mom. And when she possesses the mom, she gets the mom to try and kill one of her daughters, which is sinister. But that's not the movie we're talking about. So, in order to prevent this, in order to get the ghost out their house, they call on Ed and Lorraine Warren. And if demons can possess mothers to hurt their children, my mom had to be possessed a few times, not even gonna lie. Because some of these ass whoopings I got as a kid was unnecessary. They felt personal. They really did. It's like one time I got hit in my prepubescent undeveloped balls with a leather belt. And my mom was like, I don't give a damn. And kept whooping my ass. Pray for her. But I still love you though, mom. But anyway, Ed and Lorraine, they come to this house and they said, oh yeah, something in here. So they hire a cop and a camera crew to gather evidence to give to the church so the church could not do shit and not act in time. Like, literally, the whole situation was fixed before the church even approved of the exorcism. Which is accurate because Jesus be taking so long. Like, I'm broke. I need a blessing. What's that, God? You said I just said goddamn and committed 2 deadly sins last week? I'll take that. I did do that. I did do that. But I cannot focus on this movie. That's how bland it was to me. This movie had no seasoning, just like the cast. But anyway, so Lorraine ended up exorcising the mom because the mom was trying to off her daughter. The way Lorraine exorcised this woman is basically using the power of friendship, family, and plot. Or maybe it's just the power of the Lord. The power of the Lord is here. Maybe this is the only Christian movie that my grandma can't watch because it would give her a heart attack. And I can't even see why, because it's not that scary, to be honest with you. It is not. Let me give y'all some moments where I felt a little chills, a little tingles, a little bit of fear. It's when the cop was alone, and then this little ghost girl with slit wrists rolled up on him and said, "She made me do this. She made me do this." The cop, bro, this ghost, she was scary. She was so scary that she made the cop get the fuck on the ground. The cop was on the ground, and before this, he didn't believe in ghosts, but he was a believer now. And I don't see why he didn't believe in ghosts when I know for a fact that he has family members that dress up like ghosts, if you know what I mean. He's a cop in the 70s. I don't have to look for proof to know that he's racist. He's a cop in the 70s. I know for a fact he turned a few niggas into ghosts. But that was really scary. Another scary thing, when Lorraine fell down into the basement, and then there was this fat ass ghost with her dead daughter saying, "She made me do this. She made me do this." That was horrifying. But to be honest, Bathsheba, the main evil demon, because she don't really do nothing for me. It's like the scariest ghosts were the good ghosts that's trying to warn you. Why are you trying to warn me by yelling at me and creeping up on me like that? You can't just have normal conversations. Did your communication skills die with you? Why you gotta be all scariest and mysterious when you're trying to warn me about something? I think you're the threat. So I never get that in ghost movies. Why are the good ghosts tripping? Why can there never be a Casper the Friendly Ghost that's transparent with you? Get it? Ghost transparent. But man, these scary movies do not be scary anymore. Beware. Beware. What was that? Beware. Oh no! Please don't kill me. My bad, dude. I'm not trying to kill you or anything. My name is Jermaine. I died here like 10 years ago. I'm trying to tell you that you have a gas leak and you need to beware of that before. Then why didn't you just say that in the first place? Why you have to sneak up on me saying some beware? Like, if you could talk like this, why the fuck didn't you just talk like this in the first place? Get out. Get out. You can't hide here no more. Let me stay, please. I did some fucked up shit. They're not letting me into heaven. Let me stay. Also, something that was scary. Seeing Annabelle for the first time. Listen, I used to have a babysitter, and that babysitter had this Raggedy Ann doll. And when I was a kid, I used to have bad dreams about it. And to this day, I still believe that that doll is haunted or possessed. But that's a story for another video. Yeah, this movie, it wasn't really that scary to me. And the exorcism at the end didn't make too much sense. Like I said, she did it using the power of family and friendship. Let me expound on that. So she was about to off her daughter. Lorraine was in the basement. Not in the basement, but she was trapped in some wood, or she couldn't get to her. So she was like, wait, remember when you were on the beach with your family having a good time? And that worked. You telling me that Lorraine, who is not a priest, not a preacher. Matter of fact, she got so spooked on her last exorcism that she was in her room, locked in that bitch, not eating and not sleeping. She was so terrified from her last exorcism, but yet she was able to exorcise Bathsheba like it wasn't shit. Bathsheba, she's a fraud. She's a low-tier cursed spirit. You telling me the nigga in the exorcism had to die to get rid of this demon? And all she had to do was remind her, the mom, of a time they had on the beach and the demon gone. Like, come on now. No offense to Lorraine. No offense to her legacy. Maybe it's just the way they're written this shit, because the exorcism wasn't even scary. It wasn't even comparable to the exorcism in the Exorcism movie, if you know what I mean. Because, like, she got in the chair. She was like, she tried to kill the kid. She couldn't kill the kid. Matter of fact, the only time I felt like they were actually in danger is because of the cop. He's racist and dumb. Why the fuck would you bring a shotgun to a ghost fight? You almost got a hole put in Ed. Like, yeah. But like I said, I need something. Maybe this new Conjuring movie will make me feel fear again. But now, I think Insidious better. This movie not that scary. I want to see something scary. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all got. But like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you later. Love you. Boo! Peace.